Hello, hello everyone. I'm early. You can't say I'm late. I don't think I'm muted either, so you have nothing to complain to me about. No, 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 not muted, and I can actually hear text-to-speech.
Late and muted.
Yeah. No, I actually did something. I actually did something! Dion, how does this remind you of Hollow Knight? Does everything remind you of Hollow Knight? I nothing against that. But okay. What's my points? We don't need to talk about my points, okay? I'm an excellent gambler. Okay? But yes, welcome in everyone. Welcome in Pog, welcome in Dark, welcome in Dion, welcome in Foggy, welcome in everyone. I didn't hear. Again, we do have the text-to-speech set to 10 bits. Just to not go back to the spamming that we had. It was like a month ago now, but still. Just a friendly reminder with that as well. But yeah. Everywhere I go, please help. I don't know how to help. If it makes you feel better, I have the same issue with cookies. If it makes you feel better, if it does. That might also be because every room in my house has cookie merch in it now. But, you know, at least the rooms that I go into, I haven't yet managed to put any in my parents' bedroom, but it's coming. I will figure out a way. I did see that, Creepo, I did see that. Congratulations on the Shadow Milk pull as well. I haven't gotten any good pulls recently, but enough about my cookie game. How are you guys doing today? I'm totally not using this as a way to stall because I didn't come up with a story other than that I'm going to Disney, which I've already said multiple times. Close to Splatoon 3 ranked? That's fun. You did say that you got to level 9, right? So then at one more level and you can play ranked and you can witness the wonders of Clam Blitz. No one likes Clam Blitz, but you can experience the wonders of it firsthand. The Syvathon starts. That is true. Yes, Willow. Yeah, so what I meant by the this being the last thing. Welcome in though, Willow. Sorry, I didn't see your first message, but yes. By this being the last normal stream for a while, I meant that I am going to Disney over Tuesday through Thursday, aka we will not have a Wednesday stream. And then Friday, we start the Syvathon, aka a subathon. And that for at least, you know, the weekend, because I am going to pause the timer while I sleep. I'm going to shut down stream while I sleep. That's going to at least extend through the weekend. Assuming that no one is willing to push it further, which I am perfectly fine with. But even so, that's 24 hours that I have to go. And that's probably going to expand past Sunday. So it's going to be the last normal stream for a while, this one. I hate ads. I hate ads too, Wable. I do as well. Wait, Extra, you like Clam Blitz? Okay. There's always someone that likes Clam Blitz. I think the majority, right? I think the majority can say that we do not like Clam Blitz. I personally just don't like Clam Blitz, mainly because I don't understand it and I always get really bad teammates. Why do clams become a football? That is my question. Why do clams become a football? Anyway, I don't mind the other three. Tower Control's my favorite. Second to Splat Zones. Every once in a while, I don't mind Rainmaker. I don't like Clam Blitz. But nothing against people who do like Clam Blitz, right? Push further, don't worry. Oh, alright. It's fair. Watch women's football, soccer? Yeah. Wait, is it bad that I don't watch any sports? Like, when the Olympics comes around, sometimes I, like, turn it on and I watch a few things. Like, I know I watched some clips of the, Summer Olympics, the throwers. Totally not because I was in throwing during that, but I watch that sometimes. Or, like, if you're in a restaurant and they're just playing the Olympics, because that's what restaurants do, I'll watch whatever comes on. I just, I just, like, normal sports, I just don't watch them. Your list goes Zones, Tower, Clam Blitz, Rainmaker. Clam Blitz isn't even high on your list. Extra, you're speaking like Clam Blitz is your favorite one. It's third. Honestly, it used to be in Splatoon 2, Clam Blitz and Rainmaker were interchangeable for me, only because I was really bad at both. But Rainmaker's grown on me. Clam Blitz has not, at all. Wable doesn't mind Rainmaker, Tower Control's great, Splat Zones is weird. Okay. Splat Zones is weird, especially on some of the maps. Specifically the maps that have 2 zones. I find those ones really weird and really hard to take control of. There's one in particular, I can't remember what the map is called, especially in Splatoon 3. God, What is this one? Like, both teams start on towers, and it's indoors. It kind of looks, it looks like a half-pike, but it's not the half-pike map. I don't remember what, Splatoon 3 maps. Splatoon 3 maps. What is this one? Give me all the stages, please. I need to know what this one is called, because this is gonna drive me crazy. It's not Humpback. Undertow Spillway. That one. That one. Am I looking at that right? Is that the right one? Yeah, Undertow Spillway. That is a map. Here, let me can I just steal this image? Yeah, this map. This map right here. I'm gonna cut it off a little bit so that I can zoom into the part that I'm... Ooh, Alt, right? Yeah, there we go. This section right here. So, both teams... Can I get my fancy little arrow? God damn, why do I have so many screenshots? Where's my arrow? I need my arrow. Where's my arrow? Arrow, arrow, arrow. Cursor PNG. Yeah. 1 second. I can explain like the good streamer I am. So, okay. Hopefully you can see my little cursor. Like, here it is. So both teams spawn in the corners, right? And how splat zones work is you need to take control of only a single... This is not Hollow Knight. This is not Hollow Knight. They both have to take control of a single section. So there's a zone right here. And there's also a zone on the other side of this little berm here. This one is so freaking hard to win, like, quickly, unless the other team either sucks or your team is super good. There's no other way. Otherwise, this map just sucks because you can't take control of both of these zones too easily, because this one is always close to the enemy base. This one's always close to your base. And there's also these, like, grates, like the level, the elevation, everything's just really awkward. I don't hate it for Turf War. I don't hate it for Tower. I desperately hate it for splat zones. This is the only map that I'd be like, yeah, I can understand splat zones being weird if you had this map. Some of the other ones are fine. A lot of the other ones are fine, actually. It's just, no, this one's bad. It's just bad. Let me delete this screenshot off here because we will never need that again, and let me delete that off my computer so I keep my space. Yeah, there we go. What's everyone's favorite map? What is my favorite map? Don't mind me as I look over. I can't remember anymore. Is it bad that before they redid it, and I really started liking Luna Blaster, that I didn't mind old Mahi Mahi? Is it bad that I didn't mind old Mahi Mahi? Mahi Mahi was fun. Because the Luna Blaster, everything was so short, and the Luna Blast could just kill every corner. New Mahi Mahi, though, I don't like new Mahi Mahi. But, I'd have to say Hagglefish. Hagglefish is my favorite, if I had to say. It's really long. That's the main reason. It has some elevation. That's it. But yeah. Sorry for those who, like, understand absolutely nothing about Splatoon. This is probably just a lot of really weird words to you. And Splatoon is great. New Mahi is great for dualies. Understandable. It's just, it's so much larger. I enjoyed that old Mahi was so tiny. A lot of weird words. It really is. Maybe I need to, like, pull up more visuals with this. I had the one map that, like, if you don't play Splatoon, you'd have no idea what you were looking at because it was a really awkward angle. But it's gotta be worth something, right? It's gotta be worth something. Splatoon's one of those games I played a lot. At least Splatoon 3. I played a good amount of Splatoon 2. I think I only made it to, like, level 50, though. Like, not a whole lot. Favorites either Manta Marina or Gobi Alley. Which one's... Or Gobi Arena? Which one's Gobi Arena? Is that a newer one? Gobi Arena. Oh! Okay. Okay, never mind. I know which one this is. This is Splatoon 2. They didn't add this one to 3, right? Because this is the one with the basketball courts, right? Is it in Splatoon 3? Okay. No, I know what map that is. I know what map that is. Because again, I played a lot of Splatoon 2. Well, at least a good amount. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Brought it back to 3? Oh, I just haven't seen it yet then. Interesting. Speaking of Splatoon though, I am still, like, people brought it up during the Splatoon stream. I'm still debating whether or not I get Splatoon Raiders. Because again, that I need to get a Splatoon 2, Switch 2 for that. And I don't know. I really want to play it, but I don't know know if it's worth the console. No other game has come out that I'm
My
like,
fav
yes.
has to be Kelpdome as it's just such a good map.
Kelpdome? Which one's Kelpdome? Kelpdome. Wasn't this one also Splatoon 2? This is the one that had the grates everywhere, right? I only know this because I had to play Clam Blitz on it a lot and I hated it. They didn't bring this one to 3, did they? Is it on 3? But I don't know. If I get a Switch 2, I'm 100% getting Raiders. It's 1 and 2? Okay. It didn't make it to 3. I recognized it. I recognized it, though. But yeah, Raiders is the only thing. Like, if Tomodachi Life was a Switch 2 exclusive, that would be more reason to get the Switch 2. Because I loved the 3DS Tomodachi Life. A lot. Granted, I played, that was elementary school, I think it came out, and I had just gotten this 3DS. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And I'm excited. I was a part of the weird crowd that was excited for Tomodachi Life. Like, it wasn't my lifeline or anything. But it made me happy. And I would be if I can think of a good way, I would stream that one. Why do I hate Clam Blitz so much? Because it's annoying. Like, maybe it's just because I always have bad teammates. But something about running around, getting the clams, and then having to turn them into a football to go and break the enemy's, like, basketball to throw it in. It's weird. I don't like it. The other ones are much more straightforward and a lot less team-oriented. Like, yes, tower control is team-oriented, right? But if you're good enough, you can ride that tower all the way by yourself if like the fates align or something. Same with Rainmaker. Like, if you can use your team as a distraction if you have the weapon and just bolt right through their line and win. Like, they're quick. Maybe that's it. They're quick. They're quicker than all the other ones if your team is good. Clam Blitz, I guess, could be quick. I've never had that kind of luck. I think the new 3DS models are able to broadcast their screens with Homebrew? Are they? If I could just broadcast my screen with the 3DS and not have to get an emulator, I could play, I'd be more than happy to play Kid Icarus Uprising, of all things. I would gladly play Kid Icarus Uprising. Yes, I would. How? How? Did they update Scourge Gorge? I loved the original one. Did they change it? It was great. Not considering the second well, no, Mr. Nintendo, no, I just want to play Kid Icarus Uprising. Give me a way to legally do that, Mr. Nintendo. Give me a way to legally do that, and I will gladly legally do that. But if there is no way to legally do that, you see where I'm going with this. Well, I can, but I don't want to. I still don't like emulators, okay? I still don't like emulators. I want to be able to use my physical cartridge with my physical 3DS and my physical save file to do it. My physical save file that has totally normal 9,999 hours on it. Totally, completely earned 9,999 hours. And 9,999,999 heart currencies on it. Totally, completely earned. Anyway. I believe the software for screen sharing is called, wait, I wanna look this up. I wanna look this up. Oh, I should a lot of weird stuff. Let me see. I'll see. I wrote it down. Hello, Scales! Welcome in!
Ooh.
Welcome in, indeed. Alright. 2K on Team Fortress 2, how do you have 10,000? Okay, well, I like I said, Dion, completely normal, completely totally not edited fake hours on my thing. Just like every 3DS game has 9,999 hours on it. Totally normal. Now the ones on my Switch, those ones came directly from my console. Those ones are real. How many am I at? What did Splatoon max out as? Wait. I need to check this. This is very important. I'm pulling up my Switch right now. You guys can't see it. It's in my hands. How many hours do I have? Yes, my 9,999 Splatoon 3 hours. And my 1,005 Pokemon Sword hours. My 6,920 Smash Brothers Ultimate hours. My 555 Splatoon 2 hours. My 330 hours of Splatoon 3 Splatfest World Premiere. My 75 hours of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, my 115 hours of the Nintendo Entertainment System Switch Online, my 1,000 or more hours of Animal Crossing New Horizons, my 30 hours of Pokemon Legends Arceus, my 9 hours of Mario Party Superstars, my 10 hours of YouTube. What else do I have? My 295 hours of Pokemon Scarlet, and 305 hours of Mario 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah. Well prepared? Yeah. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Especially hate that the second that notification popped up, I like looked over and like, Discord. It's not Discord. I'm ready though. I'm ready. I'm 100% ready. Also, Brandon, there is no being late. Please, please, there's no being late. But yeah, I'm ready. I might be tired. I might be tired that Friday because that is the day after I come back from vacation, which you think sounds counterintuitive, but it is Disneyland and Disneyland's tiring. Are you sure I'm ready? Not really, because I don't know what you guys have planned, and I hope you have nothing planned, but I don't know. Can't join because my internet is bad than show. What? Oh, I don't think it's worse than Shadow's internet. I don't think that's possible. Now, I wish I deleted the damn screenshots. They were my happy wait, I don't have them anymore, do they? Wait, can I? Screenshots. My internet screenshots. I don't have them anymore. Images. I don't have them, do I? No, they're gone! My bad internet screenshots of my 0.01 megabyte upload speed. No! They got deleted. I miss them. I miss them dearly. Make that spin wheel. Okay, well that's fair. That's fair. Although you're thinking I can't look at the spin wheel while I'm away at Disney? I mean, I won't, but I could. It's the same amount of I could see it as I would right now. Yeah, they are. They are. Well, I guess you went to you said, yeah, you went to theme parks just recently, you said, for your trip. So what was that? Least favorite maps are snipers and rollers? Well, rollers have a good time on every Splatoon map. Snipers, they just have to be good at the game. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting off topic again. I start talking about the trip and then we go back to Splatoon and then we go back to the trip and my brain is fried and we've only been here like 20 minutes. I don't think this is a good sign for Friday. I really don't think this is a good sign for Friday. I know I did the 12-hour stream. I think I made it through that okay. Someone would have to, like, don't quote me on that, but, you know, fix like, me brain not already dead. You don't need to do anything, Shadow. Someone would have to correct me on that. There is the wording. Someone would have to correct me on it, but I'm pretty sure that I did okay. I managed all right on the 12-hour stream. I don't think I'm gonna go for 12-hour increments on this current coming up subathon. Probably closer to like 10 hours, but still. Small list? No! Why are you asking? Don't make it anything that I have to download, please! My computer storage space is already dying as it is. Please, no more downloads. No more downloads.
If we get you to $100,000 in the Syvathon, can we have Pit Toggle on for an entire stream?
I would be very, very terrified if you did that. But yes, I would be willing to do that. I would be willing to do that, but that is a very scary number. So yes, because I know you guys aren't gonna hit it, so yes, I would take up that challenge. I would take that, I would take that. Currently, the goals only go up to 1K as a consecutive, like, as an everything thing. And I don't think we're gonna hit that, so yes. Yes, I would. In theory, already have downloaded? Well, The theory is sound, but a lot of things get disconnected, right? A lot of things get deleted, I think is the right word. I just dropped my marker. Why I was fidgeting with a Sharpie, I don't know, but it was in my hands and I took it. It's not gonna happen,
Chat,
Shadow.
go take out a loan. We must push IT to 100k.
Please don't go into financial issues for this. Please, that's the #1 thing. Please make sure that anything you do, you are still financially stable, right? Right? That you can still pay your bills and your food and your taxes and all that fun stuff. And don't you dare say what are taxes, because taxes are important. Taxes are needed. If you really don't pay them, that's bad, guys. That's bad. That's really bad. Where's my Sharpie? There's my Sharpie. I found my Sharpie.
You'd be surprised how much people pay to make streamers suffer for their entertainment.
I don't think anyone would pay that much. If I'm being honest, no.
Tax
No.
evasion goes BR.
No, we're not promoting that. We're not promoting that. And why did it take each R as a separate vowel? What was that? They're not vowels, they're consonants. I have good English skills. Said today. Wait, but Frost, why? Why, Frost? Why? Why do you want me to do it? My voice doesn't want to do it. My voice doesn't want to do it, Frost. It's impossible to just go on there on command. It's hard to get my voice down, okay? Because what Frost is talking about, right? What Frost is talking about is Frost basically wants me to put my voice down, which is really hard to do when... God damn it! I was trying to get there, and I had to be slow because well, I'll take the drink really quick. Thank you for the drink. As I was saying, my voice is not happy, but all it is he just wants me to lower my voice and talk in what everyone has somehow dubbed the quote-unquote mommy voice, and I barely change my voice at all. All it is I try my Sin impression, but with emotion. That is all it is. That's all it is. And I've been told that my Sin impression sounds like Sin trying to flirt with someone, which I don't think that's a good thing. Please make sure we can start a hype train.
Chat, if you are at the start of the Syvathon, then please make sure we can start a hype train.
We don't...
Let's see if we can beat the channel record.
What is the channel record, though? What is the channel record? I think I can picture the moment it happened, but no. Sounds like Moist Critical? What do you mean it sounds like Moist Critical? That is the first time I've heard that. Well, hey, I mean... I can't say I've heard it. I try not to listen to when I mess with my voice before.
In all seriousness, do you have stretch goals prepared for if Yo Udo hit 1k?
How would you guys like to work on that now? How would you guys like to work on some stretch goals? How does that sound? We can do that right here, right now, if that, if that answers the question too. We can do that. I think that's doable. I think that's definitely doable. Where is my... There it is. There it is. No! What do you mean I don't have oh, it's okay. It's like, why do I not have access to that Google Doc? That's because I was on the wrong Gmail account. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Found it. You have some prepped? It's, well, but, okay, I'm just, alright, you guys can't see it, but do you guys have any ideas how far apart should the stretch goals be? Currently, every goal is, 150-ish, till the last one. They're like $50 to $100 separate. How much of a, how far between do you think these should be? How about you save them both, Frost? How about you save them both, right? Oh, wait. Frost, does this count? Is this close enough? My voice tried to go here. It doesn't want to be here, but it's here. It's definitely here, I think. This is as close as you're gonna get today. Does this count? Does this count, Frost? I hate this. I hate this with a passion. But does it count? Does it count? Does this count? I never said how long I had to be in that voice for. I hated it. I hated every second of that. I hate because my voice wouldn't let me do anything. No! Hollow Knight! How does this sound like Hollow Knight? Oh no! I had to take a drink really quick. Okay.
When I did a subathon, I made the final stretch goal a realistic dragon model, and I made it a ridiculous amount just for fun.
I mean, I would think if I was to get another model, it would have to be a ridiculous amount as well. How much did you set yours for as a stretch goal? How much did you set yours for as a stretch goal? Because I'm trying to think on how much logistically it would cost too, even just to get another model like the one I have now. Because, like, I got a really good deal on the model. It's a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot of money. But I'm just reading chat. I miss a lot of messages.
So you should set a goal for Sumom to do a Skylanders stream with you.
She hates video games unless it's Tetris. She will not play it. She will not play it unless it's Tetris. I can make a goal for Tetris. I can make a Tetris goal. She won't play anything else. I can promise you she won't play anything else. At all. I can add that as a stretch goal. What should there be? Collab maybe 1.5. Only if Scales would be down for that. Only if Scales would be down for that. You can't just force someone into that. Let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Frost. Plus, I don't even know how collabs work. So, there's that. I don't know why I decided to snap at that moment, but I definitely did. That was definitely something. Alright. Here, for 2K. Right? For 2K. Civ Mom plays Tetris. Fine! I will take another drink. Fine. Sip, sip, good water. Great. Wonderful. I took it. Okay? I took the sip, sip. I took the sip, sip. Okay, guys? I took the sip, sip. I took the sip, sip. I took it. Tetris on Steam. Steam. There we go. Had to add the W. Why is it in cursive and so tiny? Let me just make this. There we go. It's not really cursive. It's kind of cursive. Either way. We just start working. That is. Did I? Did I? Did I promise that? Did I? Did I promise that? Did I? I kind of remember the conversation. I don't remember the promise coming out of it. I don't remember the promise coming out of that, Foggy. I remember the conversation. I'm smart. Back in March? Well, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. You know? My brain's dead. You guys killed my brain even further. My one brain cell's going in overdrive. It's not working. Oh dear God, it's not working. Please, please, please refire. Please refire. Please, please. I think we're good. I think we're good. Right? I think we did it. I made one stretch goal, and that's for my mom to play Tetris on stream. And for some reason, it auto-corrected stream to STEM. Please, stream. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? With your thing, Dark, I don't know if Scales would be down for that or not, to be a goal. So that one's up to Scales. to talk with you regarding that collab future. I mean, realistic dragon about 10k. I could, you know, I won't necessarily make it realistic dragon, but I'll make it 10k for a new model. Because I don't expect to hit it. And I think with the Twitch cuts, that would be about 5k to work with, roughly. If somehow that did get hit. So it would be enough to cover a new model. So I could definitely do that. I think. Yeah, no one's gonna hit that, but it's there. It's there. Okay, we have a 2k and a 10k goal. What other goals do you guys want as stretch goals in between? New art? What would I need new art for? I mean, I could make a stretch goal for like a new background and stuff. One that one thing I really want is a lot of, there's a lot of really cool like room design kind of backgrounds that people have. I would love to have one that was more like Greek architecture sort of thing that would match my model. I want that desperately. I totally don't just want it to look like I'm in Skyworld from Kid Icarus Uprising, but I would gladly make that a stretch goal. I don't know how to find an artist that can do that, but I would gladly, if I could get like a slightly animated background for that. There. Up for collabs, want to do more of them? Usually talk, yeah. No, yeah, I understand. Scales, if you're interested and you, I would be down for that. I would be down for that to see if we're compatible for it. I'd be good with that. I'd be good with that. If you're interested, just fair warning, I've had no prior collab experience. But, it's there. Play Joy of Creation? What is Joy of Creation? Joy of Creation. Hello? Oh, hell no! Hell no! No, no amount of money! No amount of money is worth that. No. No. Terrible idea. Nope. Veto. Veto. I'm making an X with my hands. You cannot see it. Veto. Veto, veto, vetoed, gone, no, nada, no chance, never, good day, sir. Okay, I think we're, any other ideas? I think we're moving on. Any other ideas? Any others? Thank you for the drink. Thank you for the drink, Undertale. You have a stretch goal? Well, no. Subliminal? Which one was, or superliminal? Which one's super? Is that the one with the dots or is that something else? Superlim. What is this one? Oh, is this the hallway one? I feel like I would suffer miserably. Use my, no, that's a terrible deal. That's a terrible deal. It's a big collab, not a collab where I had to be talked. Yeah. I mean, hey, Scales, if we want to, sorry, how do I English? I'm good. If I don't know what steps to take to start, but hey, I'm down, Scales. I'm 100% down. And your guys' stretch goals are scaring me. Visage? What's Visage? Is it another? It sounds like another horror game. What is Visage? That picture looks like a horror game. Visage is a first-person psychological horror game. Wow, guys. Wow. Can we have non-horror stretch redeem goals things, please? Non-horror? Non-horror? Any not a horror? My side terrified me, guys. I had nightmares about my side. Can we how about nothing? Nothing horror. I know that's the fun stuff, right? I know it's the fun stuff, but there's gotta be something else. It's gotta be something else, right? Right? Okay.
Little Mascot Taurus and TTS.
What about text-to-speech? What? Oh, this Little Mascot. Oh, so yours is only a puzzle game and not a horror game extra. Little Mascot game. I looked up Little Mascot and a whole bunch of little monkeys popped up. I don't think I looked up the right thing. Okay. We'll add Superliminal as a stretch goal.
Having a mascot for TTs.
Oh! I could try that. I could try that. Similar to what Doug uses? 1.5. Superliminal. Alright, I added superliminal. If it's only puzzle and it's not horror, then I'm good. Then I'm good. Yeah, okay. 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 Okay, yes, I do understand that. I can probably figure that out. I'm sure there's videos. If there's videos on it, I can figure it out. Okay. 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 Yeah. I'm quite, yeah. Is it bad I still don't watch a lot of streamers? I just, no, okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Let's type that. These are all really expensive, by the way, guys. So don't get your hopes about anything that's being listed here. Avatars for yes. There we go. Okay. Okay. Majority of streamers use it. That's fair. That's fair. I'm assuming there's videos then. Again, if there's videos, it's possible. Play like read Shadow Legends. I'm scared. I don't know about Raid. I don't know about Raid. I feel like that's a game that the game needs to pay you to play. Hey, if I can get a Raid sponsorship, then Raid Shadow Legends. It'd be funny though. Definitely be funny. What a fighting game? Other than Smash Brothers? I'm assuming Smash Brothers doesn't count. I'm assuming Smash doesn't count. If Smash counts, that doesn't really need to be an extended goal, because I'm sure we're gonna end up playing it anyway. But I can do it. I can do it. Also, welcome in, Mike. What if, yeah, I don't know. This is just supposed to be one of the scariest games to- yeah, hell no! 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 Hairstyle for one of the super goals? AKA no hair? There is a thing. I do, in my normal goals, have a lot of redeems. So I think I'd keep- because no one apart from Foggy and a few select others know what those redeems, what those toggles are. I'm gonna keep that one off the extended, only because I think some things that people might want would definitely get put under the stretch goals, if not. So I think I'll keep that one off for now, only because of, you know, what could or could not be unlocked. Like, it might be a subsidiary of something else that's coming. But anyway, let's see. Visage for 100k. How about no? How about no? Abel, how about no? How about no Visage? The new redeems are painful. The new redeems are great. The new redeems are great, right? The new redeems are great. They're beautiful. Should be 6 of them. Yeah, I need to go through and set them. I only have 2 set. It won't take me very long to create the rest of them, but I need to go through and set those. Because I haven't set the variations of them yet. But yeah. There's definitely a lot, and they are very cheap, relatively, compared to everything else. Awful cookie thing? I do! You wanna see it, Foggy? You wanna see the awful cookie thing? Are you saying you wanna see the amazing cookie thing? The cookie thing is amazing, Foggy. Oh, you're saying to do it, Foggy? All I see are the words do and it right next to each other. I think that's a sign, right, Foggy? I think that's a sign. I actually can't remember what the buttons are for this, so let me just so I need to make a cheat sheet, because a lot of these are, okay, never mind, I had it right. Wait. Yeah, I had it right. I had it right, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I had it right. I knew what it was. I didn't forget it. It was important. Not remember, then don't. Well, I did. I did. Don't off my stream, Foggy. You have a lot of power here. You don't need to off the stream. Also, hello, Springtrap. Welcome in, welcome in. I personally am, I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully everyone else is, and hopefully you are as well. Show it? I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. Guys, we're not even 40 minutes in. You really want to end our normal stream, our last normal stream this quickly? That's not right. That's not right. It's not right at all. I also just dropped a tripod on the floor that I haven't picked up since I tried to film the murder drone like tail and headband tutorials for how to do them. Tired but alive, should go to sleep. But you should! Sleep is important! Sleep is important! Sleep is important! Springtrap, very important! Very, very important! Shadow! Shadow! Shadow, would you be mad if I called you Shadow? Like, cause it's funny. It's funny when two people have the same username, right? And you have to pick different parts of their username to say. Become a blaster main? But why a blaster main, Wable? And no, sleep is not lame. Sleep is important. You guys should go to bed at 8:30 at night and then wake up at 8:30 in the afternoon, or 8:30 in the morning. It's great. It's great. Spring is fine? Okay. 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 I will probably forget it after today. But I will try my best to remember just spring. Alright. Thank you, Spring! But yeah. Show the Hedgehog. Just Shadow doesn't get his whole name anymore. Shadow's name is changing. 8:30 so early? Well, sometimes if you're tired or if you have a headache or something, you go to bed at 8:30. If you're not tired or don't have a headache, then you go to bed at 9:30. And if you're really doing something, like you're really enjoying a gaming session or you're just getting important stuff done, then you go to bed at 10. Maybe 10:30. And if you're up at 11, you just have no brain processing left. At least I think that's how it goes. It could just be me. Thank you for the drink, Frost. Let me take that drink really quick. Here, Bold. I could, but I could. Scales, is it wrong to say that that's already a goal? That's already a goal, Scales. Scales, it's already a goal. It's stupidly cheap too, but it's already a goal. It is. I tried to beat around the bush earlier. It's already a goal though. It's already a goal. But hopefully your internet's back too. I know the pains of painful internet, of bad internet. A game a bit into the night? What about a game a bit into the night? I don't know what you're talking about, Foggy. You shouldn't trust a word that I say. You shouldn't trust a word that I say. Not a word. Not a word. Don't trust anything I say. You know why? Because Space Mountain is a thrilling, high-speed, turbulent roller coaster type ride in the dark that includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. Before you embark on your adventure, be sure to place all hats, glasses, and loose possessions in the couch located directly in front of you. To prepare for launch, pull the lap bar towards you. You're now ready for your intergalactic adventure. Thanks, and have a great flight. Yeah. See? Don't trust a word that I say. Alright, don't worry about it, Scales. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Foggy's gonna kill me if I say anything more. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. That's the important part. No! Frost. No. No. No, you will not. I use my mind control powers that I do not possess, Frost. You will not use that. You also only have 2 redeems that left, Frost. You better make them count. You can't just use them willy-nilly, right? You can't. You can't. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. You shouldn't. Nope. No! No! That's not what I meant. Mind control? I wish I did. Cause then I could make everyone forget about the weird deals I've made. Tempted to hold my point just to say this, Radine, to make you an Italian tongue twister. Preferably don't make me speak another language. I'm gonna butcher it worse than I have before. I butcher English words. I don't need to butcher other things. What deal? That's something to ask Frost about. Frost is the only one that's, you know, he yells at me whenever I explain the deal. Although my 3D print finished, it's a little tiny. I wish my printer was bigger to print it in one piece. But I finished it. Wait. I want to see. Oh, I don't have a picture of it. I didn't take a picture of it finished. I can see it. I can see it right now. Wait, my tracking's gonna die for a second. I'm gonna take this picture, right? I'm gonna take this picture. I'm gonna upload it. And show it on stream. 1 second. Oh, my phone's almost dead. That's nice. Alright. I put it on the fluffy pillow as a fancy backdrop. Ignore the low battery notification. Okay. And then I upload this to myself. AKA send it to a friend who doesn't use Discord anymore, I hope, because I just used their DMs as a way to send pictures to my computer quickly. Where did it go? Where did it go? I do not see it. Hello? Person? Where did your DMs go? Why did your DMs— there you are! There we go. Take my picture. And then go over here. Why? Why can't I, Foggy? Why can't I? You just charge your phone? But I do charge my phone. My phone's always charging during stream. Alright, and then go back over to VTube Studio, plug my phone back in, and then go over here, and then find those DMs. There it is! And then you take it. The fluff's kind of like hiding a little corner, but the model sort of turned out okay. The backside's a little rougher than this side, but it's nothing that I can't fix. Then I find my screenshots, and then I scroll down. Well, that's a lot of work. Why do that when I just have a friend who doesn't use Discord?
So why not set up a server which no one else is in to be able to send pictures to yourself?
Well, that's too much work. Here, look. It's the top part of Black Sapphire's staff. Again, it's a pretty rough 3D print. I think I can fix most of it with some lovely, like, putty and sanding, and then spraying it black again and adding the purple. But yeah, it's kind of tiny though. Like, the picture makes it look larger than it is. It's not super, super large. Oh, we need the reference picture. There's the reference. Here's the reference. Here, I'll cut the cookie out so you don't worry about the cookie. It's this part. This is the part. That's the reference. Yeah, over there. Here's the reference. Oh, it's hidden. Yeah, see? See? That's what it's supposed to be. Frost modeled it. Hype. You still have the hype train badge. You still have it. It's still next to your name, at least on my screen. But yeah, see? Purple cookie. It still needs painted. It just finished printing. Like literally 5 minutes before stream, and then I popped it off the thing, pulled all the supports off. It needs some trimming, it needs a whole bunch of stuff. But it's, yeah, I'm excited. Obviously some parts, like the teeth not floating away from the little opal at the bottom had to be changed so it would actually print in one piece. Like the floaty bits are gone, but I really like it. I still need to print the bottom half. I think I'm gonna start that after stream. But it makes me happy. Stream is at 160p, no!
My internet is back, but the stream is now 160p, yay.
Wait, I can give everyone the exact same experience. Wait, give me a second. I just need to remember where this is. Let me move OBS so I can actually see what I'm doing to myself. Everyone can have the exact same experience. Here, I can gift we don't need items. Cancel. Settings. Here. I can give everyone the same experience. I just need to remember how to do it and where it is.
We don't need switch quality again.
No, you 100% do. You 100% do. I just need to remember. There it is! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 Here. 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 Where is it? Where is it? I think. I thought I saw it, and then I can't remember exactly which one it is. It's not exactly the same, right? If I just turn it on, and then... One second. Yeah.
Still think bald would ebb a cool stretch goal.
There we go. There we go. This is not quite it. I need to get it. I lost it. There it is. Let's add the color back. And then it's a little better quality. There. Everyone can have the same experience now. Isn't this great?
This is awful.
This is great. This is great. There you go. Everyone can have the same 160p experience. How can I actually tell if it's 160? Wait. What does 160 count as? 160. Here, you can have 159. There you go! Have fun! Have fun! Isn't this great? Isn't this great? Isn't this just wonderful? I think it's wonderful, right? Yeah! Yeah! See? See? I can still make it better. What fun is 160p when you can have 1p? Oh, sorry, it's 10p. And don't you enjoy the 10p? I think the 10p is true peak experience of everything. If I'm being honest.
Hashtag make bald ass stretch goal.
You know, give me a second, typey the numbers, help if I spell bald correctly. Typey. There we go. Okay, it is a goal. Bald is a goal. You don't need to know how much it costs, but it is a goal. It is a goal. Good luck reaching the goal. I don't think I actually need to say that. But good luck reaching the goal, nonetheless. Alright, let me just turn that off. There we go. And then, yeah. Okay, we're back in this section. I want to test one other thing. What other fun thing? What is this one? Oh, that is... Oh, that is awful. Oh my god, that is awful. Oh. Okay, wait, what else do I have? What is...
So can we make a goal to have pit toggles and cat ears for a full stream?
How about no? No.
Might try going up to 360p.
It'd be a miracle! It'd be a miracle! 360's a lot. 360's a lot, isn't it? I think this is pretty awesome though. Okay. I played with these before. I need to stop playing with the effects. Okay, no more effects. There we go. Okay, and then move OBS back over because we don't need to be in here anymore. Okay. Is that what the color changes? Is the color toggles then them? Is that what you want me to do? Which one? The low pixel or the hacker mode one? Which one did you mean, Foggy? Okay, wait. You want this one. Right, you wanted this one? Give me a second. Close that. I don't remember what, wait, I need to look up. I remember the blue one. The blue one, I remember that one. I remember that one a lot. What was shadows? Shadow.
So it's it observe YouTube studios that are doing this with...
What? Multiply, subtract, divide. Multiply, subtract, what? It does not multiply, subtract, divide, then what is it? Hello? Hello, where'd you go? Multiply, subtract, divide. Yes. Let's divide, multiply, subtract. What is blue set to? Hello? Where is that something else? Huh. I don't see... I'm confused now. Okay, there's the wings. There's a whole bunch of unnamed ones. It looks like those are the normal ones. Where? Okay, that's head pat. That's purple cookie. That's... that shall not be named. Parts 1 and 2. Oh. Oh, it's... divide, multiply 3. Okay. Okay. Divide, multiply 3. There you go! There you go! I feel like we need to tone this down a little bit, personally. I feel like I'm just a black void at this point. You're now at 360p! Congratulations! I'm glad! I'm glad it's working! I'm glad it's working! Where did this... select size. Oh! I like this more. I like this more. This is fancier to me. This is fancier to me. Overlay strip. Oh! I don't like that. Let's get rid of that. Character visibility. Oh, this is just pixelated. Huh. Okay. Okay. She uses blue now? You were saying? You were saying? What was that you were saying? What about the blue? What about the blue? Do you not like the blue? Is that the problem? Is that the problem? Why? Why? What's wrong with the blue, right? What's wrong with the blue? What? Why? Why is it bad? Why? Why? Why is it bad? Why is it bad? Why? What? Could OBS? What was wrong with it? What was wrong with it? What? I'm confused. I'm confused. I am very, very, very confused. I am very confused, okay?
Look at Discord and see the message I sent you.
What happened? What happened? Oh. Oh. Well. Oh. That's Oh. I didn't even notice, damn it. How the hell was I supposed to know that? I have a pink background in my VTube studio, right? I have a pink background. I have a pink background. And it's not my fault that whenever you guys say no, don't do the blue, it's normally because you just hate the freaking thing I based it off of. That's okay, no. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. Every time you say you hate blue, right? Every time you say you hate the blue, it has nothing to do with
just
that.
Please be more cautious.
Yeah, I will. I will. I will. I will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time, let alone apparently what I'm doing with this. Well, okay, I don't trust anything that Frost says, if I'm being completely honest with that. Don't yell at you not. Well, is it bad to just end stream now? Is it bad to just end stream now? Just disappear, crawl into a hole, and like don't return until the subathon? Is that a bad thing? Is that can I just do that? Like preferably? Is that okay? Because apparently I have no I don't normally have thought process. And apparently today I really don't. And now I just want to hit my head on the desk and then just like move on. And can I just do that? Is that okay? Is that okay? Hold toggle my model that I can't sue Twitch mainly because enforcement levels changed after it was designed. Oh. I mean, to be fair, I was kind of scared to use my chibi model for that exact reason. Well, for a similar reason. Because after the whole, like, chibi thing came out, because it's just a little, like, PNG model, right? But because, you know, it looks kind of childlike because it's a chibi, and it very much looks like my model itself, I was worried about it. Yeah, I don't know if they still are. But yeah, that's why I've never used my chibi model, like, PNG tuber thing recently. It's because of that. Although I can say I'm gonna be trying to use it on the subathon, for the drawing things, because again, if I look down, my eyes just remain closed, and at least the chibi model, it has its own, like, little set of animation. It's because it's a swimsuit, a very modest swimsuit. If it's modest, then what's the problem? Which is weird. Which is weird. Which is just weird. Well...
So, Sue, we've learned today to test thing off stream for reasons.
Well, the problem with this, right? The problem I have with this is this was a spur-of-the-moment decision. This is not something I normally did, and I played with these settings before. I didn't think anything of it being an issue. You know why? Because that's just not something that crosses my mind! And I'm very curious on how it made my model look like what it did, because mainly it should have just made it look like I was like not there at all. If you can see through the person, that doesn't mean that there's nothing there, right? I don't understand. I don't understand the human mind. I don't understand anything. Like many swimsuits? Yeah. I can see it. I can see it scales. Oh. 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 Yeah, I see where that's a problem. I don't want to see it. I just want to go and crawl into a hole, if I'm being completely honest. I don't normally think that way at all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, okay? Okay. Okay. Is he fine on YouTube, though? Yeah, well, YouTube seems a lot more forgiving about a lot of things. Okay. Last, I want to talk about this topic, right? The problem that I had with the specific chain of events. 1, you should know, I am very bad at reading messages correctly. 2, everyone always yells at me not to switch to the blue model because no one likes the blue color scheme, mainly based on the way it's thought of. Think of all the other times you have said, no, I would rather see the red model than the blue model. Think of all the times you said, no, I don't want you to switch to the blue model. There was a lot of that. There was a lot of that. And then finally, Frost, you tell me to and not to do a lot of things, so I just tend to ignore. And no offense to you, Frost. I just tend to ignore a lot of the things. If you had to eat a cookie in Cookie Run, which cookie would you eat? It's a good question. Probably one of the ones I don't care about, because then I wouldn't be fine. I wouldn't, like, let me think. I want one of the ones I don't care about, because then I wouldn't feel bad about it. And, Dear God, because anything I say, there's gonna be someone that's coming after me for it. This is a lot more it's a lot harder of a question than I thought it was gonna be. Reading it directly. Honestly? I was gonna say dark cacao, because I don't care for dark cacao, but then I wouldn't want to eat chocolate. So... I don't know. Probably like raspberry cookie or something. Because again, I don't care about her, and it probably would taste fine. And all the clothes are edible. Well, I'd assume that the clothing is just frosting, right? Or icing. All right, let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Undertale. I don't think chocolate's good. I don't think chocolate's good for me. No, I don't. Foggy, I don't. Drink squid. Wait, is that how that would work? Is that how that would work? I mean, if that's how it worked, and you got like powers based off of who you ate, then hell yeah, I'd choose a different cookie. I'd choose a different cookie. There's a lot more with a lot better powers. If you got to steal them, right? If you got to steal the powers, I'd do that. Enjoy white chocolate and raspberry cookies. I've never had a white chocolate cookie. I've had white chocolate though. I didn't have a very good experience with the white chocolate that I ate a long time ago. But I feel like it's wrong to hate on it now. But if I had to eat chocolate, I feel like it'd be like milk chocolate personally. But normally like milk chocolate with either like mint or I guess raspberry filling or something else inside of it. Well, what else did I eat? Caramel. Caramel's also good. Okay, I feel like I need to try a white chocolate cookie, if I'm being honest. Like, I didn't have very great luck with white chocolate. Actually, I might have had a white chocolate cookie. At a place called BJ's, they have these, cookie pie things, right? They have these cookie pies. And I'm pretty sure that the cookie I get has white chocolate in it. At least it did, because it was the caramel cookie and it had white chocolate and some kind of like, I don't know if it was an almond or a macadamia nut, but some kind of nut in it. And that one was good. So okay, I don't mind white chocolate cookies. Dark, like if it was a pure chocolate cookie, eh. Okay, I've never had any other chocolate though.
No wonder why you don't like chocolate. American chocolate is rubbish.
I've never had other chocolate. It might also partially be due to the fact that I'm allergic to dairy, so in theory I shouldn't be eating chocolate at all. I haven't had issues with minor amounts of chocolate recently, but I normally just steer away from it because I didn't have it a lot as a child, and I think that's like I didn't grow the sweet tooth for chocolate. BJ's gave you food poison? That's not good. That's not good. No, I don't need Minecraft milk buckets. No, I'm not gonna drink them. I would be dead, damn it. Or I guess I could use Minecraft as my outlet and eat all the milk that I've ever wanted.
Dairy-free chocolate exists.
I know dark chocolate's dairy-free. It's just really bitter. I think there's also other chocolates. I've only ever had dark chocolate that's dairy-free.
2 drinks milk, it's super effective.
It definitely would be super effective. Because the problem is, like, at this point, I wish I was just lactose intolerant. I wish that all I had was issues with the bathroom after I had large amounts of dairy. I wish, because then I could actually eat ice cream without it having to be goat milk ice cream. And nothing against the goat milk ice cream, but it's
also, fun fact,
limited.
More than half of the human population is allergic to lactose, so technically us cheese eaters are in the minority.
I mean, to be fair, I can eat lactose just fine. I have no issue with lactose. What do you mean goat milk ice cream sounds wrong? Are you saying cow milk ice cream sounds normal? You put the animal in front of the milk ice cream and it just sounds weird in general. Goat milk ice cream is perfectly fine though. But no, like I don't remember what exactly I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to one specific protein that I believe is only found in cow's milk. And whatever that protein is, my immune system, this is how I was told, my immune system attacks that instead of anything else. So it makes my immune system preoccupied.
Rice milk is the best alternative milk with oat as a close second.
I've had weird luck with oat milk. I've never tried rice milk, no.
Dragon noises.
What counts as a dragon noise? Wait, is that just roaring? Is that something else? What counts as a dragon noise? But yes, I have mixed experiences because if I have large amounts of dairy, cheese has not caused issues recently. It did when I was a kid, but it doesn't anymore. But like if I were to drink a cup of milk, if I were to eat a small thing of ice cream, anything with heavy amounts of dairy, like dairy pudding, parfaits, anything you would think of as heavy dairy, tres leches cake. Without fail, 3 days later, I get sick with whatever was around me, and that's normally strep throat. Without fail. It compromises my immune system because it's trying to go over and attack the dairy, whatever protein it is. And then that's the issues. That's the issues I can't have. I don't know what that is, Frost. I don't know what that is. If I'm being completely honest. But yeah, most dairy products I can't have. So the wonders of ice cream, the wonders of a lot of things that are dairy related. Basically any summer treat I've had to recreate with goat milk. Beta lactoglobin? Maybe? Maybe that's what it is? I wouldn't be surprised. Milk and cheese exists even though it's...
I just found out cheap milk and cheese exists and is sold.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried anything other than goat milk. Goat milk is the only one I've gone and gotten. But I think I've tried a lot of the random cheeses when I was a kid. It's hard to find, especially at normal stores in the States. It's, like, you need to go to the specialty stores. Like, you can't just roll up to Walmart and be like, hey, I would like some goat milk cheese, please, or sheep cheese, or whatever other cheese there is. And they don't have it. They only have normal cheese, which is fine now. I can have normal cheese now, especially since cheese is mainly made from like milk fat and like that kind of thing. It's not straight milk, but I don't know. What's your favorite kind of cheese? I don't know enough about cheese, if I'm being honest. I don't know enough about cheese. I eat it if it's in front of me.
See, in the UK, most shops have alternative to normal cheese.
I wish. Like, there's shops here that have it, but you need to go, like, to specialty stores. Normally the same stores that sell, like, the gluten-free options and everything like that. You need to go to the specialty ones. They're not in the general supermarkets normally. I used to really like string cheese. Back when I learned it wouldn't, immediately shut off my immune system, I liked string cheese. I don't remember what kind of cheese that is, but I didn't mind it. I don't eat it anymore, but I liked string cheese. I think I'll call that one my favorite, even though I don't remember. Like, I haven't tried a lot of cheddars. I haven't tried, like, any of the fancy cheeses. But what? But what?
You can get pig cheese, but it is hard to get, so it's very expensive.
They make pig cheese? I've never heard of pig cheese. I knew of goat cheese. Obviously, I had vaguely seen sheep cheese around. I've never seen pig cheese. Pepper jack? Okay. I haven't, if I have had pepper jack, I don't remember doing it. Same with Munster. I haven't tried a lot of cheeses. I mean, maybe I will. Also, hello Vex. Welcome in, Vex. So you don't eat pizza? I do eat pizza. When I was a kid, I used to get pizza with no cheese. Now, when I eat pizza, I'm fine with cheese pizza. Normal cheese pizza. But, it's just... I wouldn't eat it. If I had the chance, I normally get barbecue onion pizza. I like it.
Apparently, it's the world's most expensive cheese.
Pig cheese? Pig cheese is the most expensive cheese? It's not pizza? Pizza with no cheese. Well, it is when you're a kid and you can't have cheese without, you know, having issues with immune stuff, right? That's, I dropped my Sharpie again, sorry. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of cheese. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I don't hate cheese. Now that I can eat it, I don't hate it. I'll put it on anything that deserves cheese. Like a taco. Not normally a generic thing of what most people would consider a burger. I would not, if it's on there, fine, but otherwise, no.
Only $1,600 for a pound of it.
How much? Yeah, no, I'm good without trying pig cheese. I'm good. I'm good. I'll stick to my, I'll stick to normal American, cheapy cow cheese, or sometimes goat cheese if the mood is fancy mood or whatever. If the mood strikes, that's the phrase. If the mood strikes, if the opportunity arises, then that is what I will do. Burger? Burger. Wait, Foggy, you're the one that said the word burger. Does this mean we have to talk about burger logic? I heard burger. I heard burger. So is am I getting clearance? Am I getting clearance to talk about the burger logic? What about burger? I like burgers. Burgers are fun because you can eat a burger for every meal because everything's a burger. You know why? Because like, what's a burger? A burger's some bun and a patty. Patty normally being beef, but it can be anything because some people call chicken sandwiches burgers. Some people call vegetable burgers burgers. So really, the patty can be anything. But the patty doesn't need to always be in a
Cheddar
bun.
and Parmesan for me.
Okay, we'll talk about cheese again. I mean, technically cheese is a burger too, because, you know, beef comes from a cow and normally so does cheese, but also, you know, you can apparently have pig cheese, and pork is a type of meat, and meat comes from animals, so anything that comes from an animal can be a burger, aka cheese is a burger. Even cheddar and Parmesan.
Frog raid?
No, we're not ready for that. Let me take the drink really quick though. Thank you, Undertale. Thank you. But yes, burger. Indeed a burger. Wait, Foggy, we're not to the end of stream yet. We're not to the- fine! Sip, Frost, sip. I took the drink, god damn it, sip. I took the drink.
Sorry to break the news, but burgers are technically all sandwiches.
I can't argue with that. But in that theory, all burgers are sandwiches and all sandwiches are burgers. So while some people may say that everything in the world is a sandwich, I would like to say...
we are not raiding her.
Everything is a burger. There we go. That's what I'll say. Yes. Thank you. How about no? I'm very scared on what you guys are talking about.
That is the one person we are never raiding.
I'm very, very scared. Guys. We're not talking about raids now. We're not to the end yet. Horse milk is apparently watery and less fat than cow milk. Don't know why. No, why? I don't know why either. Is that just a random fact? Is that what normal people just know? I don't know anything about other types of, like, animal milk. Do people drink horse milk? Like, I know everyone that I talk to, right? Especially in America, hears that I eat goat milk ice cream and then is, like, completely disgusted. I don't understand. Like, there was one time I had a friend over, right? It was summer. We were eating ice cream because my parents, although also are allergic to dairy, it's mainly more of a lactose issue, I'm pretty sure. So they don't have the same issues I do with dairy. So they eat ice cream every once in a while. So we have normal cow milk ice cream in our freezer. It taunts me every time I go in there, but we have it. And this was a lot of years ago, but I invited a friend over. We both got a plate out, and I pull out my little ice cream. And they had already scooped out, like, a scoop of, like, Rocky Road or something from a container. And we were eating our ice cream, and they look over at mine, and they're like, "Oh, what's that? Is that vanilla?" And right as they were about to reach over, I told them that it was goat milk ice cream, and that it's kind of expensive. Even though they didn't care about the expensive part, they heard goat milk, and they immediately made the largest face of disgust they could, backed away like it had the plague, and looked like they were about to vomit. And I'm like, why does it matter? Even my parents, I think my dad would maybe try it, but my mom refuses to try it. I don't know if that's because she doesn't like the idea of goat milk ice cream or some other thing. She just refuses to try it. Maybe it's because she knows it brings me so much joy and she refuses to touch it. That'd be the nice option. But I don't know. But there's a lot of people I know that would be fine with trying it, but there's even more that I've talked to that seem completely disgusted with the idea in general. I'm like, it's no weirder than drinking a cow's milk, so why do you care if it came from a goat? I don't know. It's weird. Also, I want to rant about this because we're on the topic of milk, right? There's... I don't know if this is the same. For those of you who are not in the US, please correct me on if everywhere teaches this or not, but I'm just gonna say everywhere teaches this. Every school I've ever gone to health class for always had this stupid section about the food chart. On everything, every percentage of everything you could have. How much grain do you need? How much protein do you need? How much milk do you need to physically survive? And it was like 10 to 15% of your meal had to be dairy. And I'm like, I haven't had, if I drank that much dairy a day, I'd be dead. Why are we learning this? Why do I need to make a giant poster board about this? Like, I was tempted to make it not how they wanted and not have the dairy section on there and replace it with water. And I didn't do it because I wanted a good grade. But I was very, very upset about that assignment, especially when we had to learn it and take a test on it. Because it's just not true. I was perfectly healthy without that. So, I don't know. Thank you for listening to my rant. Please come again to my TED Talk tomorrow. Not that that's gonna happen, but I don't know. Take a test? Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. No need to listen to me, Foggy. No need to listen to me. Let me take that drink really quick. Thank you, Undertale. Sip, sip. What are you talking about? Okay. Well, no one was listening. I got that. I got that. No one wanted to hear my little rant about dairy in health class. So, there. Very similar in the UK, we call it the eat well plate, except instead of saying how much of something you should have a day, instead it showed how many times. Okay. It's very similar though. Okay. Okay. Okay, at least there was something similar. At least it was taught similarly around the world. Maybe they did call it the food plate here, but yeah, it was very similar, except I remember it being percentages. And I think it was percentages of your calories per day had to be, like, they thought it had to be this. Can I find this? American health class food and nutrition. Yeah, there's a stupid chart. Is there one of the percentages? I found the picture that I remember, but they taught us percentages with this. Let me find this. So this is what I'm talking about. We were shown this plate. We were told that this had to be your percentage a day. There was percentages. Let me see if I can find the percentage option while I talk about this. But like, they're like, you have to follow this. And it was like 10 or 15% for dairy every single day. And I absolutely hated it. Where? With percentages. You never saw this? You never saw this? There's no way you never saw this. Did no one else have this in their school system? There was one in my health class that looked identical to this that had percentages with it. I can't find the part with the percentages, but I remember it being stupidly high. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm gonna give up on that. Food pyramid, yes, this no. You never saw this? Because it was like, you need to have, I think it was 25% vegetables or something. 20% grain. What is that? 55. And then protein was like another 15%. Fruits was like 5%. And dairy had the rest. And dairy was a lot larger. This was nearly identical to what I had before. And I don't know. No. Okay. Well, at least no one else seems like they had this exact thing. The flip spoot into food. Did this one? Yeah. I think America does it because fruit's supposed to have a lot more sugar, like natural sugar in it, I think. But yeah. I remember learning fruits and vegetables were separate because of the content that makes them up, and I think that was also because kids, at least in my school, only ever wanted to eat fruit. I never saw a kid eat a vegetable in my life at school. Even, like, maybe a carrot. Maybe you could see a carrot. That was it, though. We're shown anything like that in school? Well, apparently I went to a school that was different then. Okay. Mine had, again, the one I remember seeing specifically had percentages. I wish I could find the percentage one so that we could critique this together. There's, food, plate, health, class, with percentages. Images. My plate. That's what it was. Finally found it. Let's see. myplate.gov. This is still an active website. What do you call the percentages, buddy? Oh, you're not gonna tell me, are you? You're not gonna tell me, are you? Your school had that? Okay, welcome in! Welcome in, Sir Axolotl. Thank you! Thank you! Thank God someone else's school had it and I'm not just completely going crazy. You'll DM over a UK version? Okay. Okay. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. Okay. I can't find... I genuinely can't find the percentages. Explore my plate. Launched in 2011. Yep, that tracks. Fruits. What percentage should be under fruits? Oh, was it in cups? It may have been in cups. How do I find this? All right, Scales sent the, this one looks so complicated. Wait. Let me just, let's screenshot this. Let's examine this together. Let's drag that in. Okay. I'm gonna block my face for a second so that maybe we can read these words. Okay. Use the Eat Well guide to help you get a balance of healthier, more sustainable food. It shows how much of what you can eat overall and where it comes from in each food group. Got fruits and vegetables, at least 5 portions of variety of fruits and vegetables every day. That's a lot of fruits and vegetables. Foods high in fat, salt, and sugar, eat less and in small amounts. That doesn't tell you very much. A small amount, you know, could be a whole bag of chips. You never know. Beans, pulses, fruits, fish, meats, and other proteins. Eat more beans and... What are pulses? Okay. What are pulses? What are pulses? What are pulses? Let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Undertale. Thank you. What are pulses? Anyway, dairy and alternatives. Yours says alternatives. Mine just said dairy. Choose lower fat and lower sugar options. Oils and spreads. I do remember there being a small section on this, but again, it was like yours, only eat small amounts. Water, lower fat milk, sugar-free drinks, including tea, coffee, and all count. Limit fruit juice and other smoothies to a total of 150 milligrams or less a day. And then there's also potatoes, breads, rice, pasta, and other starchy carbohydrates. Choose whole grain or higher fiber versions for less fat added, or less salt and fat added sugars, whatever. This is a lot more complicated looking. Did they like dumb down the American version? Ours doesn't have this many foods on it. They're just like, you need to know what a vegetable is. It's in, okay. Looking at the proportions, for some reason I think our dairy one was higher. I'm trying to look at the thing. They changed it. They updated the My Plate. Dairy and fortified soy alternatives. They actually added alternatives to dairy since 2011. Wow. Wow. Okay. About 90% of Americans do not get enough dairy. Wow, My Plate. Oh, I can probably get rid of this one, right? People have sugar in tea. I put sugar in my tea. I don't drink a lot of tea, but I like peppermint tea. I like peppermint tea a lot. And if you put enough sugar in it, it tastes like liquid candy canes, and I like it. So whenever I drink tea, I drink heavily sugared peppermint tea. And I feel like that might be an insult to some people, but I don't know. I don't like strong drinks unless it's sweet. If it's sweet, I can handle it. Don't hear talking about tea as you don't use a kettle. The kettle's not important. What's the point in the kettle? Also, Sir Axolotl, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. The most common tea in the UK is usually called breakfast tea. Is that just green tea or is that something else? What kind of tea is that? What kind of tea is it? I'm curious, honestly. Also, I keep playing with this stupid Sharpie in my hand and I'm getting very distracted with it. Let me put that down and hopefully not grab it again. Common? What kind is it, though? What kind is it? The best kind is garden tea? Is garden tea green tea? I don't know enough about teas. Like, I think I've had green tea before. I've had peppermint tea. I've had cinnamon tea and that was gross. I've had apple tea and that was also gross. Also, yeah, Foggy, you say that message. I already have the Sharpie back in my hand. It's it's already back in my hand. It doesn't help there's a hair tie that I've been like twisting around it too this entire time. It's also called English breakfast tea. It's like grayish. Huh. I've never had it. I've never, obviously I don't know why I had to say I've never had it. I've just never had it. Is Purple Cookie stuck on my shoulder? I just realized this. Has he just been here? Did someone keep redeeming it or is he just stuck on my shoulder? Like, did I mess it up when I was playing with stuff? I may have messed it up. I can fix this really quick. As much as I'd like him to completely stay on my shoulder. He's been there. Okay, yeah, he's overstayed his welcome, I think, to most people. Let me remember what I set his buttons as, because his are really awkward. P and 6. Bye. Okay, there we go. OBS, there we go. Okay. That's why I thought about Cookie Run. Fair. I mean, that's a whole part of Cookie Run Kingdom's lore. And why one of the characters goes through a crisis. But yes, it's code lore. Cookie lore's fun. Anyway. Yeah, let me at least get rid of this hair tie. Let me just... Oh, that went behind my shelf. I'm never finding that hair tie again. I flung it away, hoping to make it land on my chair. It went right past my chair and is now, like, in the corner between a wall and a shelf. That's not coming back anytime soon. Strawberry flavored tea? Okay. What kind of tea is worth trying? I like tea. Oh, see ya, Scales! See ya, Scales! Thank you for stopping by for so long. Also, hit me up about trying to figure out if we can do the collab thing. I'm very interested. But yeah, see ya, Scales! Anyway, tea. What kind of tea? I like mint tea. I like sweet mint tea. What else is good for tea? Oolong? Try oolong? Wait, what's in oolong tea? Obviously I've heard of it before. Melia. Alright, I'm gonna make a list. So thank you for the drink. Thank you. And yeah, see ya, Scales! Alright. Teas to try. Oolong tea? Alright. Have one. Are there any others? I could honestly just go to Walmart and get a few, like, packs of tea. I know they won't be super high-end or anything, but it gives a general idea. I take underwear. Well, have fun kidnapping your friend, Frost. See ya, Frost! See ya, Undertale! Alright. Take oolong tea. I know, who was it that said strawberry tea wasn't bad? I think I'm also with Dark Shadow. What is a digestive biscuit? Is that just a cracker? What counts as a biscuit? Somewhere else has biscuits that they don't think of biscuits like Americans think of biscuits. Is it a cracker? Is it a piece of bread? What is it? What is a biscuit? What count? Is it a cookie? I don't know. It looks like a cookie? Okay. 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 But what makes it digestive? Does it really help with the digestion process? Is it something else? It's not a cookie? Okay. Okay. Digestive biscuit. That looks like a cookie. That just... That's a cookie. I'm sorry. Assuming this is what you mean. Here. Really bad screenshot, a picture from Google. Is this what you're talking about? Because this looks like a cookie. This looks like a cookie. This looks like a cookie. I'm sorry. This looks like a cookie. It doesn't matter if it's sweet or not. It looks really bad actually, but this is a cookie. See, Dark's with me. Dark's with me. It's a cookie. It's a cookie. Shadow, what's a cookie to you? Like an Oreo? Does that at least count as a cookie, or is that something else? Is that something else? This is a cookie. Anything that's flat and circular is a cookie in America. Prove me wrong. Don't say a pizza, because it's not tiny. Tiny, flat, and circular. I don't need to hear this VC. I don't need to hear this VC. I'm sure it's scary. I'm sure it's scary. I almost accidentally just completely closed out of OBS. Let's not do that. Oreos are What do you mean an Oreo's a biscuit? How is an Oreo a biscuit? Here. You know what a biscuit is? You know what a biscuit is, right? You know what a biscuit is, Shadow? This is a biscuit. This is a biscuit, right? This is a biscuit. This is a biscuit. This is a biscuit, right? I don't know what you're calling a biscuit. I don't know what a biscuit is to you, but this is a biscuit. That's not a scone! No, you know what a scone is? You know what a scone is, right? Actually, don't see a good picture of a scone. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, that's a scone. That's a scone. This is a scone. These are scones. These are scones. These are scones. I don't know what you're talking about. This is it. You argued a cheeseburger? Okay. The cheeseburger was a part of burger logic, right? Everything is a burger in my eyes. Everything. Those are not— what are those then? What are those? I can't get away from this topic. What are those? What is that then? What is that? What was that? What were those blueberry things? What were those? What were those? That's a scone. That is a scone. Are you gonna just say it's a pastry? Are you arguing? No, I am joining in on this. I'm joining in on the American speaking system of how to phrase these things. This is how I was taught. Clearly it has to be the right way. See the Shadow's disking biscuits and gravy? I don't like biscuits and gravy. I like honey biscuits though. Honey biscuits are nice. Honey biscuits look like the thing honey biscuits look like this, but they're sweet and like honey flavored. I like honey biscuits. Biscuits and gravy, nah, I'm good. No, I don't need to hear your heated argument. Your texting is doing it justice. I think your texting's doing it justice. We don't need to hear about how this is not a biscuit. Because that's not a scone. That's not a scone. That's definitely not a scone. Okay, what was our scone then, right? This, right? What is this? What do you call this? What do you call this? This is a really bad picture, but what do you call this? What do you call this? What is this? Shadow, what is this? What is this? What is this? Also, if any of you guys are interested in this VC, are they in the general VC or are they hiding in Twitch VC? Which VC are you guys hiding in? Guys, stop hiding in Twitch VC. Go in general VC so others can hear your wonders. Go hide. Go hide in general. You go in general. You go to general. You go to general. You guys go hide in general. There, guys! Now you guys can hear these wonderful conversations if you're so inclined. You can hear these No, I didn't kick your bot. Fine, I'll move your bot too, okay? I'll move your... Oh. I meant to move it. Did I kick it from the server? No. No, it's still in the server. Okay. Oh, oops. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. But what is it? That's a pastry. Okay. You know what a pastry is? You know what a pastry is? A pastry is a variety of terms, right? Pastry is a variety of terms. That includes cinnamon rolls. That includes donuts. That includes scones. That includes a lot of other sweet related things. Well, you know, you guys can have fun. You guys can have fun. You guys just, I believe it's fine. It surely can't be that bad, right? Right? Joint has, I think it's going good. Ignore the picture of some scones on my head. We're debating how to say some super words, right? We're debating. But yeah, my day's going good. I'm not sure how much longer stream will be going for, but hey, I'm enjoying this. You know, I think the best version of a pastry, right? Would have to be like, what are these? Are these pastries to you? These aren't really the best version, but what are these to you? What are these? Are these pastries? Are these still pastries? Do we agree on a term yet? Are these pastries? These look like pastries to me. I think they're also considered danishes, but are these pastries? Can we finally agree on something? Is this something to agree on? Can we? Maybe. Possibly? He's still yelling? No! Come on. We have to agree on this, right? Right? Shadow, this is a pastry, right? This is a pastry. This has got to be a pastry. Shadow. Okay, thank God we agree on something. Okay, we agree on something. We can put this to rest. We can finally agree that those are pastries. Okay. Why is it considering a Black Forest cake? No, that is a pastry. I guess all sweets are pastries in America. Okay. The only thing, it really is the only thing we can agree on. I kind of knew this argument was going to go where it was. The second... Wait. I have the all-time question for everyone here. This goes for everyone here. Absolutely everyone. What are these? Guys, what are these? Guys, what are these? This is important. This is very important. We had this conversation a lot of months ago. Foggy, no. What are these? Everyone else, what are these? What is this? What are these? What would you call these? This is a very important question. Those are fries. Yes, fries. Thank you. Okay, we're in agreement. Maybe it's because we don't have Luke in here, the resident Australian. Maybe that is why. Banana bread, zucchini bread. It's a banana bread and zucchini bread. They're I've never had zucchini bread. Banana bread I consider it's either just a bread or it's a cake. I'm not sure which one. Those are fries. Thank you. Okay. Fish. They're fish and chips, otherwise fries. Okay. At least no one here called them crisps. Someone I had talked to before called this a crisp. And I was, called tots too. They were called a lot of things. I'm glad that, okay, everyone here can agree on the fries though. Everyone here can agree on fries. They're just fries. The fish and chips thing, I've never had fish and chips, so I can't argue that it's not considered fish and chips. Okay. You do it. What's the Syvathon? The Syvathon is the subathon that's coming up on Friday. That's what it is. Creepo, that's what it is. Don't worry about it too much. It's just we won't have a Wednesday stream because I'll be at Disneyland, and Friday I'm starting the subathon. So that's all that means. That's all it means for last normal stream. Yeah. Also, you should search French taco. What is a French taco? French taco. What is that? Am I looking at the same thing? Are there fries in that? This looks pretty good. What is this? Is this what you're talking about? Assuming those are fries as the top part. That looks pretty good. Like, it's like a pita bread with, like, cheesy ground beef, it looks like, and possibly French fries. I see nothing wrong with that, assuming those are French fries. They're French? Well... crisps like Walkers slash Lay's? Okay, but someone called a French fry a crisp before. I don't know, I don't remember who it was, but someone did that. Never had them, they look good? Yeah, they do look good. It's not taco. Okay, we're not arguing about tacos. Fuck you, we're not arguing about tacos. You want to see a great taco? Wait, do I still have a picture of this? Do I still... Wait. I can show you a great taco. Give me a second. I just need to find it. Just need to find taco. Somewhere. I'm sure I sent this picture. It's had to have been sent. Oh, it's missing. It's missing the best part. Okay, I have... yeah, there we go. I can make you guys all very happy. You wanna see my go-to taco? Don't hate on it too hard. So this is stage 1 of the American taco experience in my household, right? So you have your shell, right? You have your ground beef at the bottom, you have some lettuce, some cheese, some onions, right? It's pretty basic, but we can consider this a taco, right? It's kind of more the size of a burrito, but don't mind that. That's onions. Those are onions, not sour cream. I don't like sour cream. Those are onions. Those are onions. Cheese, lettuce, beef, right? Can we at least agree that this is a taco? In the basic components, it's an abomination? No, it's not an abomination. This is a normal taco. Now, what some other people call an abomination is that. This is part 2 of the taco experience. This, my parents don't like. Cooked into the ground beef? No, raw onions. Raw onions taste better. So there you go. Look, it's a taco. Look, it's a taco. Look, it's a taco. It's... Isn't this... So it is in my house as well. The ground onion, or the grilled onions, or the ketchup on your taco, or the raw onions, which... Taco reminds me of Hollow Knight because it makes me want to punch through my screen. No, Dion. No. I know, you guys need to behold the ketchup taco. Isn't it great? Isn't this amazing? What do you guys have against the ketchup taco? Look at it in all its glory. Look at it. It tastes good. You say they're raw? The onions? The onions, yes. The onions, they're raw onions. It's just you dice up an onion and then you got raw onions. That's it. Wait, yeah, what's wrong with raw onions? Raw onions are sweet. They're amazing. Like, they actually taste sweet. What do you have against raw onions? Why didn't you cook them? Because you don't put grilled onions on your taco. That's weird. Why would you want grilled onions on your taco? No, Frost, it's a ketchup taco. It's completely American. It's completely American. No, you don't need sauteed onions. No, that's for fajitas. Okay? That's for fajitas. That's not for burgers. It's for fajitas, okay? You want me to pull up the hash again? Is that where we're going with this? Do you at least call the hash gourmet? I'd consider the hash gourmet. This was so long ago that they sent these pictures. Oh, this was back in July of last year. July is the 7th month, right? I think it is. I'm trying to see if there's any other fun pictures. I don't see any other fun pictures. Okay. Okay. Okay, end stream. No! No! Wait, do I still have the pictures of hash? I don't know if I still have the hash pictures. I think I may have gotten rid of them. What's under pictures? There's a little folder. Images. Hash. Guys, it's hash. Wait, is this locked? No, why is it locked? Why is it locked? Unlock. Look, there's hash. It starts in a can. No, it's not wet cement. It just smells like dog food. It's beef and potatoes. It's beef and potatoes. Guys, it's beef and potatoes. No. So then it comes out of a can, right? And then you put it onto the plate. And then you put it onto the plate. And that's what it looked, or you put it on the pan. You cook
So
it.
that's dog food.
You cook it, you put it onto the pan, and then you heat it up. And then it's beef and potatoes heated up. So then when you're done with it, you put it with some barbecue sauce, and you got some beef, potatoes, and barbecue sauce, and you eat it with a fork. It only slightly smells like dog food, but it just tastes like beef and potatoes. It tastes good, okay? Again, this is normal hash, not corned beef hash. I've been told that that is awful. Do not eat corned beef hash, but normal hash. So what do you hate more, this or the taco? This or the taco? Which one's worse? Which one's worse? It's the seasoning. It's the weirdest meal I've ever seen. So what is seasoning? What is seasoning, right? What is seasoning? What is seasoning? So now, how do you cook a steak? You put it on the grill. Well, okay, you take the steak, you put some onion powder and some garlic powder on both sides of it, right? Kind of make sure that's on there. And then you put it on the grill. And then you cook it so there's a little bit of pink left in the middle. And then you take it off, and then you have a steak. That's how you cook a steak. Yeah, that's a steak. It's different than how you cook a hot dog, because if you take a hot dog, right? You put it on the grill, and you rotate it so that every side is perfectly cooked, and there's no little black charcoal edges. And then you just have this perfectly, like, smooth hot dog that with no little burnt crisps, and it tastes much better. It's like puke. It's just, no, it's normal. It's normal. It's hash. It's having its hash. Medium rare. I like medium. I like medium. I don't know about medium rare. I don't like it when it's still bloody. I don't mind it being juicy. I like the juicy aspect. If the inside is red, that's fine. But like every time I go to a steak place or something, I ask for it medium because I'm scared to go medium rare. And medium well is very finicky as well. So I just get medium. Whatever they give me with medium is normally fine. As long as it's still pink in the middle, not burnt, I'm fine. I don't like rare. Rare is a little too much. No, I don't want it to be rare. I don't want it to be rare. No. I've had it both ways. It depends on the cook I found. Like, sometimes I can go to a restaurant, ask for it medium, and it comes back close to medium well. And then I go another time, and it's like completely rare. And I'm like, interesting. I don't hate it either way. But if I ask for it rare, and then it comes back, like, still breathing, I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. I definitely, no. So yeah, I don't know. That's medium rare only. No, I'm going medium. I'm not changing my thing. I dropped my Sharpie for the fourth time now. I got my Sharpie back. It's also good, but not. I'll stick with medium. Medium's fine. All right, let me take a drink really quick. Thank you. Thought you had to go, Undertale. Order medium well to well done. Why?
When I see someone order a medium well to well done, I go and cry with the chefs as they have to ruin a good piece of meat.
I guess you probably wouldn't like that my dad gets his steaks medium well, or I'm sorry, well butterfly style well. So in other words, they slice the steak in half, and then so it's definitely well on all sides. Because my dad really doesn't like any pink in his steak. So he gets guy, that's why I can't have like good steaks at home. They're always like the cheapy steaks at home because my dad doesn't like pink in his steak. So I always have to eat basically well done steak at home. So Just so you know. Just so you know. I think my medium's a lot better than that, right? I think my medium's a lot better than that. Dad ever shows up on stream, I'll ask him about this because it's a crime. He has a story. He has a story. And that was when he went to a semi-expensive restaurant with his friend. I don't remember why they were there. I know this story very well, though. My parents tell a lot of stories. He went to a restaurant with his friend, and it was a fairly dim restaurant. He, I think, always asked for his steak at least medium well, if not well. He didn't like, I don't think he likes the texture of the meat when it's rare-ish. So I think he maybe asked for it medium well, and he got it back. It was dark. You couldn't really see the food is how he was describing it, but he was eating it. And something happened, and the restaurant, like, brightened up all the lights. It was easy to see the plate, and he was eating it, and the way he described it is that it was so rare that even the outside was still red. And then he vowed that he'd never eat a red piece of meat like that again. Okay. That is the story. That is the story that I was told. I may have messed up in a little bit because I haven't heard it in a while, but that is what I was told multiple times. Still eating it before the lights were on. He was eating it, but he did not like it. Fresh out of the freezer? I don't know. Maybe they just threw it in the microwave and shoved it on the plate. I don't know. But I believe that is the reason why he does not eat anything that's like that. I'm assuming. Like mine, well done. Well, okay. See, Sky, at least you can defend my dad. I just unscrewed something from my tripod. 1 second. Let me just screw that back on. One more. There we go. Okay, I need to stop fidgeting with things. I keep breaking things or dropping my Sharpie every single time. Okay, no. Don't bully anyone. Don't bully anyone for their taste in food. You know why? Bully me. I like my taco with ketchup, right? I like my... Where'd it go? Well, here, you can have my raw onion taco. Look back at my raw onion taco. Save Sky. Save Sky. Sky is fine. Save Sky. We have the raw onion taco, right? Right? You're slapping me with a tortilla. Or you mean you're slapping Sky? Either, I think both maybe be deserved in your mind. It's not a taco, that's a kitchen crime. No! It tastes fine. You know why? Because the ketchup brings out all the flavor, right? It's kind of like I learned to love different sauces, right? I love condiments, mainly because in middle school, I'd always come home from school and eat a corn dog because school lunches sucked. And my mom always packed a lunch, but only so much could fit in a lunchbox. And I was hungry after so many hours because my lunch was at like 10 o'clock. So basically I was eating breakfast with lunch foods. And then I would come home like, I don't know, 6 hours later, I'd finally get home and I'd eat and I was hungry. So I ate a corn dog, a microwave corn dog every single time. But every day eating the same thing in the corn dog, it hurts. Like you can't just eat ketchup every time. So then I experimented the next, like one day I'd try Thousand Island. I had that a few times, it was pretty good. Another day I had Catalina. That was pretty good too. Another day after that I tried barbecue. I wasn't a huge fan of that, probably because of the barbecue that we had at home. And then a day after that I tried teriyaki. That one was pretty good on the corn dog. And then I started to run out of condiments that I liked. Like I wasn't a huge fan of ranch at the time, so I didn't try that on my corn dog. So then I went through and I, thank you to the 2 people who voted yes for me to be in the kitchen. But anyway, I then started mixing the sauces, mainly only Catalina and teriyaki. Those 2 made a very good combination on my corn dog. I wish that they still made the teriyaki that I used to eat. I miss it dearly. It used to be really sweet. And it tasted good with nearly everything. I should also mention that unless I'm at a steak restaurant, when I'm at home, I eat teriyaki on my steak. Teriyaki steak is nice. Just dip it in there, and then it's great. Right? Right? Can I at least have solace in knowing that other people like teriyaki on their steak? It's fine, but on your corn dog? Okay, so at least the steak's fine, but the corn dog's fine. The corn dog's fine. Right? The corn dog's gotta be What's wrong with the corn dog? Like, you can only have ketchup on your corn dog so much before you're bored of it. Especially when for 3 years straight you'd come home from school and eat a microwave corn dog with different sauce. Why do you guys not want me in a kitchen? I didn't cook the food. You should know I don't know how to cook. I made the hash. That's all I made. Steak makes sense with the corn dog? No! So thank you for the pit start.
SYV, shut up.
Why do I need to shut up? Why do I need to shut up? This is beautiful. This is a great conversation, is it not? I think you guys are just jealous. You guys are just jealous of my meals. You guys are only down talking them because you've never had them, and you're jealous that you've never gotten to experience the wonders of a ketchup taco or a teriyaki corn dog. Guys, no, we're doing a wonderful thing right now. We're having a wonderful conversation. We are bonding as human beings. Why do you not appreciate the food talk that I am bringing? It is great. It is absolutely amazing. No, I'm jealous of your ability. I don't burn water. I have never done that. I'd be very talented if I did, but you guys have told me I'm not talented. So, you know, maybe I should go and try. I don't know. But yeah, I also don't like pasta. Should I just say that? I don't like pasta. Pasta makes me feel ill. I don't like pasta. Any kind of pasta. But hey, I'll eat a burger. I'll eat a lot of things, just not pasta. I would preferably, yeah, no pasta. No pasta, please. I'll go back to making my hash.
So you have made me and Duck agree on something. That means just in the wrong.
I think that means you guys are in the wrong, because clearly my opinion's always, you know, clearly my opinion's always worth something. Like my ketchup taco. My ketchup taco is great. Rest in peace, Sky. I made ketchup taco if I'm using normal hamburger bun meat. Well, okay. For the taco meat that my mom makes, right? It is very white person taco. She has a taco mix that she gets from Walmart for like 50 cents a little package. And pours that in there, and otherwise it's just normal ground beef with this taco spice package. That's it. That's all the meat is just ground beef in this taco spice package. So, I mean, ketchup taco. Also, when you go to like Del Taco or anything, or Taco Bell or any of those things, you use little squeezy ketchups and put it on your taco. Also, hello Sanji, welcome in. Sanji, do you like ketchup on your tacos? Do you like ketchup on your tacos, Sanji? Sanji, how do you feel about ketchup on tacos? How do you feel about that? No, it's not a Caucasian casualty. No, it's great. You have an ad right now? All right, no worries. I'll wait. We need to hear the answer. Yes, Sky, please. I don't have much power to protect, but hopefully you're able to say your opinion. Ads are over. Okay, Sanji, what is your opinion on ketchup on tacos? This is a very important part of this conversation. What is your opinion on taco ketchup? Ketchup on tacos. You say, no, don't listen to Dion. Dion loves ketchup on tacos. Also, I'm doing perfectly fine. Thank you, Sanji. I want to know, what is your opinion? It's a very important question. No, it doesn't decide anything. Just state your opinion. Your opinion is very, very welcome, especially to me. I welcome all opinions, even if they're wrong. But what is your opinion? There's no need to be scared. Sanji. There's no need to be scared. Sanji. It's important. Don't run, Sanji. There's no need to run. There's no need to think about your answer. Simple yes or no. Do you like ketchup on your tacos? I think they're waiting for me to say something that might agree with you to mute me. No. I mean, yes, they probably are, but they don't want to use up all their points. Thank you, Sanji! You see that? I have 2 people that'll eat ketchup on tacos. 2 people! Double! 2 people! I am in the right about this. I don't have the majority, but we're in the right. Ketchup on tacos. Yay, okay, ketchup on tacos. No, don't time Sanji out for that. But But Sanji was just speaking the opinion. Sanji didn't even know what else to say. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Were the throws not work? Did the throws go off? I didn't see. Oh. Why are they tiny again? Okay, I think that's a sign. I think that's a sign to end stream. I don't know why the throwbot's been breaking halfway through. I might need to update it. I haven't updated it in a few months. I'll just... It's gotta be worth something, right? At least they're centered. They're so aggressive. Oh my god. Pokeballs are aggressive too. Okay. At least I have the override to do that manually. We'll ignore those for now, though. We'll ignore this for now. Against my First Amendment? Yeah! Free speech! Free speech! Don't go against the free speech! For my lawyers? What lawyers? No. Why? Does this remind you? Does this remind you of Hollow Knight as well? First Amendment made you too comfortable with wrong opinions? No! Like I said, I accept any opinions. Don't be scared, Sanji. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You know why? Because we're gonna end stream here. We're gonna end stream here. Because my throwbots are breaking. My throwbot broke, and I don't know what else broke, and I'm scared to see. So yeah. I have the correct food opinion. That's all that needs to be said. Thank you guys for coming to my stream. We have the Syvathon on Friday. There won't be any streams in between. I'll make another announcement in the Discord server about it. Just to, you know, finally remind everyone one last time. But yeah. Thank you for coming to today's stream, and I'll see you next time.
Reminder, there's a watch along tonight in the Discord.